Hello everyone, we are Group 1. This crisis incident is the food poisoning incident caused by UHK homemade ice cream. The first part is an introduction to the nature of the business and the basic facts of the event. The English University of Hong Kong, founded in 1983, is a public research comprehensive university in Hong Kong with a strong academic reputation and international reach. About the event, we summarize this crisis event as UHK food poisoning incident caused by homemade ice cream. Next, let's review the background of the event. In September 2022, UHK introduced Australian cows. After 1 year of farming, UHK officially launched homemade ice cream on campus in September this year, attracting a lot of attention from students and faculty. And the time of this crisis event is from 1st September to 8th September. Next, let us review of this crisis process. On 1st September 2023, the college firm collaborated with the Tringalo group and launched homemade ice cream in the school canteen. On 5th September 2023, several dozen students posted on Reddit and Facebook that they had suffered from vomiting, abdominal pain, and diarrhea after eating the homemade ice cream. On the next day, reports were released from public figures with a large fan base and local media in Hong Kong. More importantly, from September 6 to 8, the incident also caused a strong public outcry against the school, with students drawing boycott posters. Animal protection groups also spoke out against the UHK for not bringing in cows as a tool for milk production and ice cream making. When it comes to the reasons for crisis communication plan, this is a preventable cluster by human mistake of the transporters and further implied negligence by the school's food supervisors. The incident was about campus food safety, which is an essential part of campus safety. Besides, the incident spread rapidly on the internet, exposing the school to tremendous public pressure and causing distrust among the public. The second part is the objective of this crisis communication plan. First, we need to address the crisis and ensure the health of teachers and students. The crisis communication plan is made to take timely measures to investigate the cause of the ice cream poisoning incident from all aspects. Secondly, crisis communication plan helps restore schools' reputation in the face of intense public pressure. It can help respond to public pressure in convincing ways, convey a responsible image. Thirdly, schools should regain trust from faculty and students. Appropriate measures to safeguard food safety and mutual communication with all stakeholders could be effective in resolving the trust crisis. Lastly, by demonstrating the school's determination and actions to the public, the school will effectively reduce public fear and mistrust. Moreover, the value of EU education should be emphasized to win public recognition and support so as to strengthen the full school's credibility. In this crisis event, there were several key public as follows. Our primary stakeholders are the faculty, students, and staff. For those who became ill due to the homemade ice cream in this incident, the school should provide timely medical support, offer compensation to the patients as soon as possible, and seek their forgiveness. In this instance, Tringalo Food Group, the producer of the ice cream, is also our internal stakeholder. Tringalo Food Group is partly responsible for the incident. One of the external stakeholders is the future applicants. The crisis may result in a lower application and enrollment rate in EUHK, and this incident will negatively affect future applicants. The external stakeholders also include the Hong Kong Food Environment Hygiene Department. As it is a several food safety incident, UHK will actively take responsibility under the inspection and supervision of FEHD. Media is one of the key public too. This incident has triggered extensive media coverage and attention from many media outlets. To avoid further fermentation of inaccurate statements, UHK should promptly conduct the communication plan and manage the media opinion. This crisis communication team should be composed of the following people. The call-out tree and contact list will be made by the specific departments. The most important people is Jason Ho. He is the vice president and he is also the crisis manager team leader and final decision maker. Secondly, we need 5 PR professionals from the Communication and Public Relations Office. The main CCP will be optimized and implemented by them. We also need 2 legal advisors to address the legal-related issues involved in this event. In addition, we need 3 finance staff who are from the finance office. They're responsible for compensation expenses, budget management, and other financial issues. In this incident, there were many negative posts on the internet, so we need 3 IT staff from data and technical office. We will provide a hotline and dispatch 2 people to be the operators. 5 people from administrative office are responsible for visiting the patients in the incident receptions of government and media aspects of the personnel. Next, I would like to invite my team members to introduce our media spokesperson.
To address this crisis, we designated Jason Ho, Vice President of Development and External Relations, as our spokesperson. Here is his contact information. Mr. Ho's excellent experience has made him suitable to communicate with the media and public. And we also appointed Mr. Chen as our backup speaker. As part of our strategy, we are conducting drills to prepare our spokespersons to appear responsible and credible in front of media and the public. In the pre-gathered information stage, we collect comprehensive data to review potential crises and prepare for professional handling, like understand the background, analyze product ingredients to know allergens, clarify cooperation agreement to realize clear distribution of rights and responsibilities, and list contact departments. Victims can also access compensation through our provided process. For our key messages, providing healthy food and ensuring balanced nutrition is an important responsibility of school canteens. As a university, it's imperative to maintain trust and transparency with the students, staff, and their families. Selling spoiled ice cream leads to a loss of trust and credibility, so we will do our best to avoid similar things happen again and restore the supply of high-quality food. According to that, our main crisis response strategy is rebuild and bolster, improve perception through compensation and apologies. First, acknowledge the issue. Start by acknowledging the issue and apologizing for the harm caused. We will use clear language to demonstrate that the school takes this matter seriously, and victims will be taken good care of. And then explain the situation, explain how it occurred. Our spokesperson will explain the whole event through a video in time. Be honest and transparent about any shortcomings and procedures that lead to the crisis. Thirdly, outline the steps taken, detail the school's actions to prevent future incidents, including any new policies or procedures in place. After that, reassure the community, reassure stakeholders that the school is committed to providing safe food, share the steps taken to ensure safety and quality. Then use appropriate channels. Use different channels to reach out to the community, like sending emails to stakeholders, posting an announcement on the school's website, and using media to reach wider audience. Our target mass media includes HongKongWenhui.com, South China Morning Post, Radio Television Hong Kong, and so forth, which are famous communication channels, and social media like IG, Weibo, and so on. Last but not least, monitor feedback. Monitor feedback from the community, address concerns and questions quickly. In press release part, we have a statement and a formal press release, and we will post the statement on our school website and social media on September 6th, the peak time of incident. In statement, our key points include the following: the school's awareness and deep concern about the incident. Relevant actions have been taken to investigate the crisis and rectify the school canteen. Caring measures taken to those discomfort faculty and students. The last is our apology. Through this statement, we aim to inform society and media of our deep concern and earn some time to investigate the incident, while minimizing harm and making up for damages. On September 8th, our spokesperson will publicly disclose investigation and actions through a video. Let's watch.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm Jason Ho, the Vice President of the English University of Hong Kong. First of all, I would like to thank everyone for your concern over this food safety incident. Now, please allow me to elaborate in detail on the incident and its investigative results. I will also address the public's questions at the end. On September 5th, 2023, some of our students got sick after eating our homemade ice cream in the canteen. They had acute gastroenteritis, diarrhea, and other symptoms, which caught much attention from our school and society. Our university took this incident seriously. Our emergency team acted quickly on the next day. We immediately conducted a thorough and in-depth investigation into the incident. Firstly, we stopped the production and supply of the homemade ice cream, then promptly disinfected and reactivated all the canteens. Secondly, we provided timely medical treatment and cared for the unwell faculty and students. In addition, our university's Safety and Health Center immediately hired a third-party food safety testing agency to inspect the remaining 3 batches of ice cream for sale and their storage environment in the canteen. We received the results last night. The results show that the first batch of ice cream sold on September 5 and 6 tested positive for Salmonella, while the other 2 unsold batches of ice cream did not have this pathogen. At the same time, we have accessed a lot of surveillance footage and checked production, processing, and transportation data. With great efforts, we carefully covered the entire process from obtaining raw materials from breeding farms to processing in the factory and transportation and storage. We found that during the transportation of fresh milk to the processing plant, the transport personnel did not place the fresh milk flat in accordance with regulations. Instead, they stacked 4 boxes of fresh milk, causing part of the outer packaging to be crushed. The high temperature finally resulted in the growth of Salmonella. These spoiled milk products were then used to make the first batch of ice cream. However, no spoiled samples were found during the sampling inspection before sale, which eventually resulted in the production and sale of this batch of spoiled ice cream in our canteen. Unfortunately, this caused inconvenience and physical and mental losses to our faculty and students. Up to now, 372 faculty, students, and staff have been affected to varying degrees. The university will take full responsibility, cover the relevant medical expenses, and provide compensation at our apology. We are deeply sorry about this incident. We have always attached great importance to campus food hygiene and safety issues. Ensuring the dining safety and good experience of our faculty and students is one of our top priorities. Through this incident, we've realized that there were still some shortcomings in food safety, so we have devised several ways to improve. We will hire more people to supervise production, processing, and transportation, set up a system for checking food quality regularly, and add more disinfecting equipment in the canteens. We will also set up a special canteen feedback mailbox to collect any concerns or problems from faculty and students. If there are any suggestions, we welcome everyone to email the Food Safety and Health Center. Once again, we apologize for this incident, and we would also like to thank our faculty, students, and society for your concern. We welcome everyone's supervision and will do better to repay your trust. Thank you. Jason Ho, Vice President from English University of Hong Kong.
As for the corrective action, we use 5 measures to rebuild our credibility and prevent future incidents. Firstly, we will compensate who prove ill due to the spoiled ice cream, cover their medical fee, and provide 5 free canteen meal coupons. Secondly, we will enhance our food management by improving farms, plants, transporters, and canteens, and strengthening training and supervision. Thirdly, optimization of inspections and spot check systems. Besides, update canteen facilities with disinfection equipment and monitoring devices. Lastly, we will hold feedback channels and roundtable discussions on food hygiene and welcome suggestions from everyone. In all, these actions will help us regain the trust and prevent future incidents. Thanks for your watching.